Yeah, crying in unison. I've been dying where all illusions been. Yeah, took the punch, man, I used my chin. I know summer's roses will just bloom again. Now I'm cliffside, this my final step, and we turn the sun to a bioweapon. All my life try to survive the lessons. Watch me fly, this my final blessing. Keeping the flowers, they finally bloom. Make it just power to boom. I lost all my hours to shrooms. I will not cower to doom anytime soon. I'll watch all the water reflect all the light to the stone. I will never grow if I spot my own. Tulips on them, giving life to the throne. I'm starting to feel like I might be home. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I might be home.
Goblins in the studios, irresponsible, my guy. There's witches and shit. I can't see there's a river of blood. Martians.
Misery sirens play, I just go find a way. Peace wasn't mine today. The sun is still shining, I'm about to go blind in the day. Yeah, the trauma was psychedelic, unlikely to get it. We light up the medic and fight to forget it. It'll drive you insane or unravel your mind if you let it. Yeah, it's fairy tales with a darker plot. Fanny focus, it'll never stop. Old music, let the better drops just melt my mind with several shots. Oil paint, try steal a lie. These my kinfolk, try feel the tribe. This moon pole, try steal the tide. Understanding that's how I feel alive. I'm seeing the bar and I might go above it. I'm at the ritual, I'm lighting it up. That is the cycle of blood and it might be enough. I'm done taking cuts from the cut. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Misery, yeah, Yeah, crying in unison. I've been dying where all illusions been. Yeah, took the punch, man, I used my chin. I know summer's roses will just bloom again. Now I'm cliffside, this my final step, and we turn the sun to a bioweapon. All my life try to survive the lessons. Watch me fly, this my final blessing. Keeping the flowers, they finally bloom. Make it just power to boom. I lost all my hours to shrooms. I will not cower to doom anytime soon. I'll watch all the water reflect all the light to the stone. I will never grow if I spot my own. Tulips on them, giving life to the throne. I'm starting to feel like I might be home. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I might be home.
Goblins in the studios, irresponsible, my guy. There's witches and shit. I can't see there's a river of blood. Martians.
Misery sirens play, I just go find a way. Peace wasn't mine today. The sun is still shining, I'm about to go blind in the day. Yeah, the trauma was psychedelic, unlikely to get it. We light up the medic and fight to forget it. It'll drive you insane or unravel your mind if you let it. Yeah, it's fairy tales with a darker plot. Fanny focus, it'll never stop. Old music, let the better drops just melt my mind with several shots. Oil paint, try steal a lie. These my kinfolk, try feel the tribe. This moon pole, try steal the tide. Understanding that's how I feel alive. I'm seeing the bar and I might go above it. I'm at the ritual, I'm lighting it up. That is the cycle of blood and it might be enough. I'm done taking cuts from the cut. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Misery.
Pew, 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 pew. What is up, people? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to a moment in history.
Hello.
Lucky River is in the building.
Hello.
Hello. We got the man here. He's on his farewell tour. Don't mind the lights. Nothing we can do about that. It like glares on you if you go close. See?
Oh, what the fuck?
It's so weird.
That's trippy. That's awesome though. Hello guys, what's up chat?
What's up, chat?
What's up, chat?
Speaking of, don't be shy. Please say hi if you're here.
Yeah.
I want to see all your beautiful faces.
We'll keep it a buck with you. We'll keep it a stack.
I forgot to edit the stream info.
That's fine.
That's silly me to do.
Hey man, life's not perfect.
We're gonna do that right now. Monday music with Lucky River.
It's me. W's in their shot. W's in that shot. Should I bring up my surprise now or later?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
And I would love to see your surprise. We just gotta get this sorted out so people know what we're actually doing today. I was playing some ranked Fortnite last stream.
Okay.
So music.
Just
Monday.
chatting.
Beats. Hip hop. Rap.
You gotta get all the tags, man.
Yes, sir. Lucky River. New tag. Never been used on Twitch before. Lucky freaking River is in the building.
Dude, that's a first.
See if that updated properly. Okay, sounds alright. We always have to go through these technical issues when we start just to make sure everything's functioning properly. I'm gonna let some people roll in here. There is a little surprise for you. Apparently, we have some crew we want to shout out. North Shore Cannabis is gonna be joining the stream eventually.
Really?
We got some friends who are gonna pop in.
Oh, wicked.
Because Lucky River is on his farewell tour. He's like MVP of the league going out on a high note.
Thanks, man.
My guy is moving to Victoria, BC, which feels like a lifetime away from me. So, the whole reason we brought him on stream today actually was to kidnap him so that he can't move. So, for the first time in history, Pancake Monday Music 24-hour stream. We are not stopping until tomorrow.
I gotta go.
You can bring out your surprise now if you
Sure.
want. Apparently he brought me something. I'm very excited.
It's for us to kind of go through.
Oh.
So, I don't know how much of a problem it's going to be with talking into the mic, but we got goodies from Japan, because I recently just went to Japan. So, I just wanted to taste test some things with you.
Oh my god. You and I were supposed to do a taste test together, like, a year ago when my album came out. Ah, look at all this!
These are fucking gas. Those are so
Chocolate
good.
strawberries. Okay, we got another follower in the chat. Relight Extra you. Appreciate the follow,
hey,
homie.
thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the brunch club.
Woo! Thank you.
Please don't be shy. Say hi. Drop your name in the chat. Let me know what you're all about. I'd love to hear from you. What do we got here? We got chocolate coated strawberries. What looks to be some green apple high chews. Are these like the fizzy high chews?
Maybe.
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 I don't even know what these are, but these kind of remind me of like those little like koala.
Yep.
Is that what they are?
It's essentially just like, instead of the chocolate on the inside,
It's on the outside. That's
I know.
revolutionary. That is revolutionary.
And those are just some tasty gummies.
These look dope.
Yeah.
Lemon gummy. I love how frank they are in Japan.
Right?
They're just like, lemon gummy, no bullshit.
Well, it's also, I think it's full of like hearts. But then there's also like
What kind of hearts?
like just like shaped hearts.
Okay.
Shaped hearts,
Gotcha.
and then there's like one star in there.
What?
Yeah, so
One of
one of us gets to be the lucky star today.
Oh my god. Japan is going.
Yeah, right?
They like give you little games in your candy.
Yeah.
Like who's gonna be the lucky star today? You can be my lucky star.
So we can either get into it now or later.
I say we get into it now.
Sure.
I say we just go and taste test these
I
right
just,
away.
like, swallow my gum.
Yeah. You can throw it out down here if you want. There's a little
Yeah.
garbage.
Cheers, bro.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Ah, what a time to be alive. While we're doing this taste test, I'm gonna put some of our music on in the background just so it's not so quiet. Actually, let's just play Lucky River shit. That makes more sense, doesn't it?
It's me.
It's me!
Oh, I hear it.
We got
Ooh,
another
gave us a
follower.
follow.
Who is it? Looney Dino Man, I'm trying to surprise my friend for his birthday! So many people with birthdays today. I love it. Happy birthday. Can you please use support a creator code? If so, it is Tion. I won't be playing Fortnite till tomorrow. And I'm kind of a no money spent guy on Fortnite, to be honest. So if I ever buy something, creator code, I got a Tion.
I'm turning the music down to
A tad, yes.
Cheers. Beautiful.
There we go. Hide the Elgato. Oh, apparently that doesn't want to work today.
Yeah, you're almost
Interesting.
at 50 followers too, eh?
Almost there.
Nice.
We're almost there. Okay, this is annoying, but there's this weird glitch in OBS right now where it like doesn't want to display my Ableton even though it's there. And look, it's fine. Completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. This probably looks crazy on stream right now that I have to do this technical shit. But unfortunately, it kind of is what it is. I literally do this before every stream, and I forgot to do it today.
Hey, that's
Because I was
okay.
just so excited for freaking Lucky River.
It's all good, man.
Dude, your music is so good.
Thank you. I put like a lot of work into it.
That's what's up. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. Hey, likewise, man. Likewise. But yeah, we're gonna be
Okay.
working on something together in the future.
Yes, we will. That doesn't look half bad right now. Now you should be able to see Lucky River. It's the delay up.
Oh yeah.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Perfect.
So that's me.
Hopefully, y'all can hear that all right. We'll do a little audio test. I want to make sure everything's spick and span. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. We're good.
It's perfect. Because Lucky River's here. What do you want to start with?
I'll leave this up to you.
I think I want to try these first.
Sure.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude, Japanese
Feels like
candy.
a privilege.
I'm going back.
You're going. Oh!
Well, I need to go back.
You need to go back.
Yeah.
Why do you need to go back?
Because I love Japan and I love my relatives and love spending time with my grandma. She's dope, and also the culture there is super sick.
Grandmas are dope.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, me and my grandma, we're, like, got a good relationship in the sense where she can be, like, brutally honest with me and just, like, call out some of the shit that she doesn't like about me. It's like, why the fuck do you have that nose piercing? And then I, like, pull it out, and I'll be like, oh, this? And then she just gets really uncomfortable and squeamish. So it's like, we kind of banter with each other in that sense.
Word. Yeah.
Who's your guy?
Grandma's old school. Oh my god.
Right?
Oh my god.
I know you're a sweets guy, too, so...
I am. It's funny you say that, because I've been, like, kind of cutting down a little bit.
Well, not today.
Not today. Today's a cheat day for me. Dude, how well crafted they are.
Right?
They look like little pine cones. Wow.
Pine cones?
Or like
Are they acorns or pine cones?
or like little sprouts.
Yeah.
They're like
There's like a mushroom version.
they look
of
like
this.
bamboo sprouts. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
These are bomb.
Mhm.
I'm glad there's only one bag
Right?
because
Well,
I could eat the whole like.
the portion sizes in Japan are like perfect because like you'll buy like a bunch of shit, but you won't feel guilty eating all of it because the portions are like perfect. You know, you don't need more than what you get in the package.
Yep. I
Save them. Yeah, please.
because I know I'm saving some because got another follower. Who is it? I missed it. I'm sorry, I missed it. Let's see if we see it on screen.
I don't think so.
I just missed it on the stream too. That's hilarious. Thank you so much, whoever just
Yeah.
followed.
Thanks for the follow!
Caw, bitch, crows and pawns.
Oh, it's Crow!
I love how you immediately knew that was crow. I did not. I
Well-
should have made that connection.
Yeah, hello.
Caw, bitch. Thank you so much for the follow, Crow.
Thank you so much.
We are 16 followers away from becoming an affiliate within our first month of doing this. Actually, sorry, first 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm gassing myself a little too much.
Oh, hey man, you
But
gotta
still.
count every victory.
2 months, I'm feeling it. If I can say anything about this streaming shit is that I'm committed to it. Y'all got the most fire vibes. The follow only makes sense. That's
Aw.
what's up.
Hey Crow, such a sweetheart. Thank you.
Good thing I'm kidnapping Owen today, and he's
Yeah.
gonna be on stream for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, against my will. It's awesome.
Okay, since we're on the chocolate vibe, I think we go to the strawberries now.
Dude, I think those are probably gonna be your favorite.
Because I'm gonna have to take a little sip of water, a little pellet
Yep,
cleanser
little
before
cleanser.
I get to the gummies. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Dude,
Those are my favorite that I've grabbed.
chocolate covered strawberries in a bag. I feel like if you have the audacity and the
Whoa.
boldness.
Before that, how do you think they do the strawberries?
I was
Because
about to say, like, it's bold.
Yeah, because it's not refrigerated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna assume they freeze dry the strawberries and chocolate coat them. Oh my god, bro. That's crazy. Okay.
Dig in.
Alright.
I'll take one too. Right,
Whoa!
right.
Whoa!
Isn't that so fucking crazy?
Dude, I feel like I almost tasted like coffee for a second. The freeze-dried consistency, like, it like melts but also like pops in your mouth.
It's a really nice contrast to
Dude,
the
Japan
chocolate.
is goated.
Yeah. Dude, do you know where I got those from?
It says Muji.
Yep.
Is that like a...
Well,
I
Muji.
feel like I've heard of Muji before. Actually, I know I've heard of Muji.
So it's like
Kate's mom buys me these Muji pens,
Yeah.
and they're my favorite.
yeah. So it's like a what's it called? Like a utensil store,
Yeah, kind of like
accessories,
yeah.
desktop accessories kind of deal.
Mhm.
That's kind of what's like shown in at least the ones in Vancouver. It's a lot of just like pens, notebooks, maybe a little bit of like
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
because I like. She gets me these pens every year for stationery.
stationaries. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god, Crow's just like squeezing. Like, it's stationery.
But yeah, in Japan, they actually have like food sections in
These are
Muji.
so good.
And they even have like such like weird flavors. They have like a drink that is
Every time it like hits
yeah,
me.
it's
What
fucking
the
crazy.
hell? Anyway, sorry, keep going.
But they had like a drink there. I didn't try it. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
old enough to try it, but it's like sweet corn.
You weren't old enough to try it?
No. I wasn't bold enough.
Bold
Yes.
enough. I was like, is it like a, I thought it was like a liquor drink. I was like, what's the drinking age in
No,
Japan?
it's 20.
It's like
over there.
45.
It is 20 over there.
Hmm.
But I went to a convenience store. They have them like littered on every block and every corner, which is fucking sick.
That is super sick.
And they even like sold liquor there.
Tight.
And it's weird because coming from a job that's a bit more strict on, you know, IDing,
Yeah.
they just literally pop it up on a screen saying, "Are you 20 years old?"
And you just say yes. The most like humble and honest people.
Right, right.
Just like if you say no, karma's gonna get you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
They're like fully relying on the universe to do its work,
Yeah,
and
well, I feel like-
I kind of appreciate that.
I feel like because like it's not up to the retailer, it's not the retailer's responsibility after they hit yes. I think there may be like something within those
Right.
laws.
I see.
That when the customer hits yes, then they have to show proof to maybe if they're running into a legal officer.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I feel ya. Okay. I like that though.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, palate cleanser. A little sip of Coca-Cola.
Yes, sir.
This song is so good.
Thanks.
I realize I've just had this going on the stream, but
That's all good.
dude, we're honest here as we're talking about how honest Japan is. We're being very
We're
honest
just being
here.
real. We're
Being
keeping
real.
keeping it a buck with y'all.
Growing pains is so good, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really stoked on it actually. But I think like it's been hard making music and like trying to do music right now because of the move. Obviously, it's like a really big process on,
Of course.
you know, I gotta put a lot of my energy into that. But like I think instead of doing singles, I really want to do like an EP because it feels really nice to work towards a project. You know, rather like as good as singles are,
Mm-hmm.
in the sense that like it gives a lot more variety.
Yeah.
You can be much more consistent with it.
Yep.
EPs and projects or albums, it just feels like you're devoting yourself to like a piece of work.
Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. Totally. I like doing projects for that reason and having like self-imposed goals
Yeah.
to hit.
100%, yeah.
Like my phone notes looks crazy when I have a project on the go. It looks like mad. It makes
Yeah.
sense in my brain.
Sure,
but,
yeah.
Like,
Well, it's just your workflow.
and I use the emojis a lot too, like the thumbs up emoji, just to
Okay.
give myself little like
Check marks.
little
essentially.
check marks, and
Nice.
just being able to scroll through and seeing all the thumbs at the end that like I literally hit every single goal that I made for myself, and that's how I know it's ready.
Yeah.
You know,
100%,
like
yeah.
I didn't, when I imagined this project, I didn't plan anything else.
Yeah.
So like, why dwell on what could be even better? It's like, no, this is exactly what I wanted to do, and I made it happen.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, these tracks are so fucking heat. Holy shit. Crow, have you
Crow.
not been listening to Lucky River?
Hey, man.
You need to...
We just met each other like days ago. Days ago.
You need to listen to Lucky River.
Yeah, check me out. But thank you, Crow. Appreciate it.
I'm saving the high chews for last.
Sure.
Because that's
You love high
that's
chews.
my shit.
Everybody loves
Everyone
high chews.
loves high chews.
This is perfect because like I just am getting over a canker sore, and all these candies when I was eating them during that time they hurt so fucking bad.
Dude, and you like do it to yourself.
Yeah,
too.
but
You're
like they're just so good. I don't give a shit.
Oh my god. It smells like limoncello.
Yeah, I think for my music, Crow, it might be on Lucky River. Is it like under a Vivo?
Lucky River Vivo?
I think maybe, or I don't know. I don't have like access to it.
Oh.
Yeah, so I gotta contact like.
Oh, like YouTube?
Yeah.
Dude. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, I bet.
I have been fighting with YouTube for about a year to get my shit sorted out. All my songs come up under another pancake.
That sucks. That really
Which,
sucks.
for your sake, I haven't seen any other Lucky Rivers. So you actually might be okay on that
Yeah.
front. It might be easy to link it. But to get a YouTube music account, I think you need... It's like one single that is out, at least one single, and a music video. You need to have a music video on your account, plus like a certain amount of streams, and then you can link it.
Wow.
I know, like YouTube is super whack, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of, like, not to call them a third follower on YouTube Music. There you go.
Hey, thank you.
I love it. Love that. Yeah, when it comes to like all the content that I put out, comparing Instagram to TikTok to YouTube, YouTube is by far the slowest for growth. by far. And it's weird because like I'll put out reels every day.
Yeah.
The same that I put out TikToks and I put out Instagram reels, TikTok, whatever.
Yeah.
The shorts, like I'll have one that gets like anywhere from 7, like a super weird number, like 7 views to like 40 on a video. It's like
just, like,
nothing. And I'm expecting that because I don't have a lot of subscribers
Sure.
on YouTube. Like, I'm not bummed about it. I don't let it get to me. But then one video will get like a couple thousand with the same hashtags, the same everything. It's just a different video. And it's like, yeah, you could argue maybe that video had a bit more of an attention rate.
Sure.
Like the retention was there. Maybe it was more interesting. But it's still like,
I guess the algorithm is very inconsistent compared to.
yeah, I was putting out a lot of good content stuff, and I was getting actually decent views on YouTube for a bit, and I was hyped with it. And then I got to releasing my album, and I started putting out all the album promo stuff, and all those got like 2 views, 7 views, 35 views, and I'm like, now that I'm actually ready to promote something that's like I'm excited about and happy for, it's like now. It's the way of the world, though.
Yeah.
That's the algorithm. Seems like people just want to hear you talk, but whenever you're actually like ready to promote something, you're just
Yeah, it's the
Not
thing.
with
It's
it.
like.
you got the star.
Star.
You got the star.
W's in the chat.
W's in the chat for the star. These are good.
Yeah, right?
I was expecting them to be a lot more sour and sweet, but they're like the perfect
Thank you, Crow.
W's in the chat. W's.
W's.
What's up?
Yeah, no, it's like a good balance of like sour, sweet, and flavor.
Because most lemon candies, they go way too overboard with it.
Well, I think what they do right is like it tastes like a lemon lozenge that's
Yeah.
put into a gummy.
Ugh.
So.
I love your approach to candy.
Thanks.
This man knows what is up.
Yeah.
Dude, these are goated. I'm
That's
having one
great.
more. Do you want another one?
I'll take another one. Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Not too sweet is the most goated compliment for Asian desserts.
Facts. Facts.
Oh,
Give me a moment, my friend.
these are so good. What's up?
I gotta text my buddy Chris.
You should text your buddy Chris. That's my favorite part of this song.
Thank you. I think it's my favorite part too. It was a bitch to edit though,
I bet.
because I know there's like things you can do with gates,
Yeah.
but I just didn't know how to do it.
So you just did it manually?
Yeah, I just did it manually.
Like automated it, or you just
No, so
you
I'd,
literally
like-
edit it?
Yeah, like
Oh
cut
my
like
God.
in between like certain beats,
Yeah.
and then I'd have to, because it's Logic, it doesn't automatically fade the audio clips.
So you have to fade
Fade it in,
Yeah.
yeah, each one in. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
that is pretty awesome to do.
I'd like to gas myself up a bit and say I am goated when it comes to vocal
There
editing.
you go, dude. Gas yourself up.
So quick with it.
Yeah.
So quick with it.
All right. High
This
shoes.
is the one that I was excited which side do I it doesn't matter.
There should be like a tab.
Oh, there it is.
There it
yeah.
is.
I always thought so. I was like, high shoes usually have a tab. There you
Thank
go,
you,
my
sir.
friend.
Thank you.
Like Bruce Wayne with a cake.
Thanks, sir. Cheers.
Oh, these look so good.
Right.
Bing bong. Fuck your life. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're crunchy. Oh, I see a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that up front. These are so good. Is it gassing up if it's just reality? No, you're right. Mmm. Mmm. There's like nerds in them or something.
Right? Or like pop rocks or something.
What's that? But they don't even pop.
No.
It's like,
It's like a good crunch.
what the hell?
Okay.
Ah.
What is your ranking of all of them now?
Okay. I have to say The chocolate covered strawberries are definitely one. I agree with you on that. These are crazy. I've never tasted anything like that before. So good.
Yeah, if Kate's not allergic to chocolate or anything,
No,
they work for her.
she's gonna love these.
Yeah, hell yeah.
High Chews second, 100%. I think I'll go with these Pure guys third, and then these guys fourth. Even though I like them, I just feel like I've had these before.
Yeah,
and those
100%.
koalas. But they're still
100%.
good. Little bamboo shoots. Yum. But dude, these High Chews are different. These are different.
I regret not buying more candy. So I regret it, bro. But it's all good. It's all good. All the more reason to go.
Just like a whole suitcase full of candy.
Well, that's
Do you want
fine.
another one?
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, thank you, sir.
These are so good. Yeah, those are gonna be gone by tonight.
Oh,
100%.
by all means.
100%. I mess with this. Oh, you can even see it in there.
Right?
It's like a little powder. Crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay,
So good.
tasting done.
Tasting is done. Highlights just came on.
Yeah, well, I'm featured on it, right?
You are featured on this
So
track.
it would show up on the discography. Got a question for you.
You do?
Well, just like a random question.
Okay.
When is the plan, or what is the plan for your next release, and when do you plan on releasing it? It could be like a specific date. You can give me like a month or a year.
Do I actually have to break what the project is?
You don't have to say it.
Okay.
No, you don't have to,
Because
like,
I
give any
do still
details.
want to do something with you this
Yeah,
year.
of course.
Yeah, I still want to get that album done. Even if that album doesn't come out this year, I still want to record it with you this year. And even if it's me making beats and just sending you shit, and you write in Victoria, and we just meet up one day and just knock them all out.
Yeah.
Or a couple, like a weekend. Come stay a weekend with you or some shit. I do want to do that project, but there is something in the works that I can't really talk too much about. I will have... How do I put this without giving up too much info? I mean, there's not a lot of people listening, so it's not like the end of the world if I do, but I will have a Latin hip-hop album coming out
Okay.
probably this year.
Sick. Do I know about it?
No.
Okay.
Nobody really knows about it other
Okay.
than like myself, Asaki. Jane doesn't even know about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Think Bad Bunny,
Sick. Okay.
that kind of project.
Sick.
Yeah, that will be coming out this year.
Okay.
I don't know when. I'm gonna say probably realistically near my birthday. So
Tons of
yeah,
time. Tons of time.
late December, like Christmas time. Crow's excited. Yes, there have been talks of getting it done. It seems like all parties involved are in
Yeah.
and committed, and we're just figuring out the logistics of how to first of all pay for it.
Absolutely.
And just make it happen. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
I haven't mentioned it to anybody yet, but Asaki, who was on the stream 2 weeks ago, he is heavily involved and has kind of taken the hat of executive producer on this thing.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, so Asaki's, I think it was his like passion project in a way, which is funny to say that he has a passion project that
You're.
doesn't involve him really
Yeah.
as an artist. He was just like, I need to make this happen, and he's just been bugging the shit out of me for a year about how he can make it happen. And the last few chats I've had with him, he just broke it down in a way where I was like, no, dude, like, you're right, this makes sense, and I think it actually really needs to happen.
I feel like he has such a good brain with figuring out.
Very insightful. with
Yeah,
that sort
and
of
just
stuff.
like he sees a vision.
Yeah.
and he knows how to map things out in a way where it's just like
Yes.
everybody can understand
Yes.
that's involved.
100%.
I think that's a very special talent that he has.
Yeah.
And he's just like always so gassed on
100%.
like the ideas that he has because he believes that they'll work.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited for that as all hell. Like, he really did, like, talk me into it over an extended period of time. And he broke me. we'll put it...
In a good way.
In a good way. He broke me in a good way. And I'm super excited for this thing to happen. And it's been on my mind quite a bit lately. So I've been, like...
The wheels are turning.
I've been cooking it up in my head. I'll play you a high-profile song that might get cut from the stream.
Okay. Are you not allowed to play music?
I can play music. Lower-profile artists are fine.
Okay.
Like, we'll be fine.
Yeah, of course.
No,
Well, it's
nothing.
it's
nothing.
our
Yeah,
music.
nothing against us, but we'll be fine. But like, yeah, if I play someone too high-profile, it'll play on stream. It'll just when you watch the VOD later,
It gets cut.
it gets
The audio
cut for
cut.
that 3 minutes or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this is the song that I heard the other day that finally made me realize what the hell is wrong with me. I need to make this project happen.
Bang.
Have you heard this?
Oh yeah, this album has.
As soon as I heard this, I was like, I can do this.
Yeah. Well, it's like such a like switch up compared to like the rest of the album.
Yeah.
Like it's you know it's the banger. Yeah.
Anyways, hard.
Oh yeah.
And I realized that I can make beats like this. And if I have an artist that sounds
Like this.
and is fun and everything, this is what a Saki has described said person as. I'm not gonna break it yet. Apparently just a very, very lovable human. Very down to earth, really fun to be around, has a great voice, can rap, and freestyle for hours.
Okay.
Like, no joke, will freestyle for hours on end without stopping.
Sick. And it's gonna be like probably predominantly hip hop focused, or is it gonna be along the same lines where he's gonna have a hybrid?
I'm gonna say more hip hop focused.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's why I say more Bad Bunny than Omar.
Yeah.
But I'm still fucking excited for it. That being said, also, I do still have that album with Twin coming out this year, which is slated for like the spring.
It's a good time to release music too.
Yeah. So there's 2 albums right there
Yeah.
that
Awesome.
I'm dropping this year, people. And that doesn't even include the shit I'm gonna do with Lucky River this year, and maybe, I mean, I feel like it's kind of expected, but there will be another Halloween album coming out
Sick.
this
Okay.
year as well.
Okay.
I will 100% do another Halloween album this year. And not to get too far ahead, but I will be doing a 3rd Halloween album the following year. And that's it.
Make it a trilogy.
That is all you get. You get a trilogy of Halloween albums from Pancake, and we're
Yeah, don't Disney
nipping it at the
dude.
bud. I'm not Disneying
Don't
it.
Disney it.
No, there's no cinematic universe here. You get 3, you live with them. And hopefully the 3rd one is like Spider-Man 3, where it's just like...
The Tobey Maguire version?
Yeah, just bogus.
Yeah. Yeah. God, I love Tobey Maguire though.
Dude, but like, 3rd Spider-Man movie, goated.
Yeah.
But it's bogus.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully
It's
that's how my 3rd Halloween album is.
That's gonna be awesome.
Goated, but bogus. Speaking of, go listen to my Halloween album.
It's called Museum of Monsters and Madmen. It's very lovely. It's very spooky.
It is spooky.
It's excitable. And, yeah, give it a listen.
You heard it here first, folks. Amazing. Amazing. Do you want to get into our audio fact?
Yeah, please.
Because, dude, we're already 40 minutes in. We haven't even gotten to our audio fact yet.
Well, we got the candy.
Yeah,
so
that's true. We did do the taste
yeah.
test. That's true. Crow says Gogus. don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. If anyone else is in the chat who's never said hi before, please don't be shy. Say hi to me. I don't bite. Lucky River does, though. He bites.
Just a bit.
He bites.
Just a bit.
You ever grow up with a kid in your class who just looks like they bite?
I was not that kid.
You're not that
No,
kid.
don't label me as that guy, dude. Please. I was not a biter.
Speaking of, I don't know if you noticed. Got the breakfast at Spatty's tea on.
Okay. Did you do the print yourself?
I did. I didn't print it myself. I got like the company that I do that did the hoodies.
Yeah.
as well.
Okay. Gotcha.
Got the oh my god, so much hair. Turtle Island, baby. Unseated tour.
Plug.
We're in traditional territory. Don't forget it.
Yeah. Don't forget it, please.
That was actually goated that they were able to do like the traditional.
Yeah, right?
spelling. I didn't think they would be able to do that, but they handled it well. Talk about appropriation, am I right?
Well, if you're wearing it, I think it's fine, man.
That's funny. That's funny. 34 out of 50. We're 16 followers away. So if you have not followed yet, please, 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 please. I'd love to have you join the Brunch Club. We're trying to become an affiliate this month. So y'all better recognize. Game sees game.
Just hit that follow button.
Just hit it.
Yeah. You'll get a nice little laugh.
It's true.
Yeah.
You get to hear my beat tag.
Yeah.
It's a rare occurrence. You don't hear it often. And whenever you hear it, you rarely expect it.
But you'll know it's pancake.
You know it's pancake. You're telling me a pancake mix
Yeah.
this? Okay. Are you ready, friend?
I'm ready.
Audio fact of the week, Monday factoid. Pew, 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 pew. Still, we're, 4 weeks in and we still haven't come up with a good name for this segment of the show, but we'll go with Monday Music Factoid. Lucky River. Do you know where autotune comes from?
I don't.
And how it was developed? I
don't.
guarantee that you will not expect this in the slightest.
Okay.
First, we'll talk about where the first kind of uses of autotune were first, I guess, scattered throughout history. We can go all the way back to 1939.
Damn!
Where talk boxes were invented. If you're familiar with a talk box, it's the things that a lot of patients will use if they don't have use of their throat anymore. They can put that box up to their throat, and it's able to basically create a signal. I don't know too much more about how it works, but there's really where the first uses of vocal, like live processing, if that makes sense. We can fast forward a few times into history as well, up to 1973, where the first uses of the vocoder were created. I'm sure you're familiar with a vocoder. Really, it's the same idea as a talk box. You know, you're plugging that tube or a mic straight into a synthesizer, and it's able to almost automate that signal in a way and change it on the fly. Now, autotune itself, now this is where it's going to blow your mind, was created by a guy named Dr. Andy Hildebrand, and he was a bioengineer who was working with sonar. He worked for an oil rigging company called Exxon, and they were using sonar to map the ocean floor.
Yeah.
So that they could find oil deposits and start drilling and getting their oil, right?
Real baby drill.
Yes. But Dr. Andy Hildebrand was smart enough to think, what if I use this sonar technology to map out the human throat? And he eventually developed Antares Technologies, and that is where autotune comes from. It is sonar used for finding oil in the ocean. And now we use it for music.
That's crazy. That's absolutely bonkers.
I'm sure you're familiar with Cher. Believe was the very first use of auto-tune in like commercial music. Do you believe in life after love?
Really?
Mm-hmm. That was the very first use of auto-tune in music.
Wow.
Yeah, other than the vocoders
Sure.
and stuff.
But, like
vocoders, I would say, are most common with like Zapp and Roger.
Yep.
The kind of like funk.
Pete Drake used it.
And then, yes,
Yeah.
it eventually made its way over to hip hop, which is totally understandable. California Love, perfect example.
Yep.
But yes, Cher was the one who took the lid off the rim, I guess you could say, for that one. And then T-Pain went and just fucking killed it.
Who do you think influenced the scene more with autotune? T-Pain or Kanye West?
T-Pain walked. T-Pain walked so that Kanye could just
Go crazy with it.
Like run around the school 8 times with it.
Cool.
Yes, that's my take on that. I think T-Pain is like, he's like the godfather. And
Pioneer.
Cher is, I guess, like the fairy godmother. That's like a nice way to think of Cher. Oh shit. I love it. Anyways, there's your Monday music factoid, people. Oil rigging. Mapping out the ocean floor eventually led to the use of auto-tune, and mapping out human throats, learning how to manipulate that scan, and that's literally the same technology we use every day to edit, manipulate our vocals.
Yeah, now it became something used for it's lit, straight up.
It's lit. Straight up. How much do you use auto-tune? Or Melodyne?
I definitely haven't had much time myself with Melodyne. I know that people that I send mixes off to, like every artist has Melodyne on their voice.
Yep.
Yeah, even though people may want my like voice to sound natural, it's never gonna sound natural. It's always gonna be put through that process.
Yep.
But I use like pitch correction in that sense, so it's a bit more of a lighter Melodyne. It's like automatic rather than manual. I use Nectar plugin.
Isotope.
Yes.
I have never experimented with Nectar, actually.
Yep. It's great. It gives
There's
you,
really good multi-band compression built in.
Oh
right?
yeah, 100%.
Like
100%.
you can separate your vocals and compress them differently across the spectrum, which is super
It's got
useful.
a really handy like like obviously you're producing in the box, but Nectar is like a box within the box essentially.
Gotcha.
So then you can have a nice chain of vocal effects.
Right.
But then I also just use the 1176.
Yes. Goated.
Yes.
Goated.
It's like a really, really solid
That is
compressor.
Literally the vocal chain we are using right now besides Nectar. We are going raw into the U87, into 1176, and then an LA2A. That is it. Double compression, minor EQ, we got a pad going, that's it.
Yeah. Got a pop filter too.
We do have a pop filter.
Yeah.
Or some Peace Pop Smoke.
Yeah, and helps with plosives.
Your plosives.
Plosives, yes.
Your
Your
P's
P's and your B's.
and your C's.
Yeah, somewhat.
Your C's.
Yeah.
Speaking of taking care of S's and T's, do you use a de-esser at all?
No, I don't. I think I should
stopped using de-essers.
Really?
Altogether.
Interesting.
I use dynamic EQs now.
That's what I do. Yeah.
There you go. You're already on the right path,
just
dude.
feel like-
Screw the de-esser. It's too.
Well, it mutes your voice.
That's exactly it.
It just makes things so much darker, but like not in a way where things sound warmer. It just sounds much more muddy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I like having more control within like the EQ.
Yes.
You can manipulate the frequencies much better rather than a de-esser, because a
100%.
de-esser is just like a flat like kind of cut in some senses,
Yep.
or just like that limiter. Well, like an EQ just kind of helps like balance things out. Live action.
Live action. That's the way to do it. Honestly, these real-time dynamic processors that are out these days, like, make the most of them. Use automation.
Yeah, automation's crazy.
Just use automation. It's so goated. I know it takes time, and even just hitting that menu button is scary when you don't really know what you're doing. But learn how to use automation, please. It's so
very powerful,
so underrated, and so powerful.
And saturators.
Yeah,
I'm
saturate everything.
Love saturators.
Saturate everything.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, it's thank you. I don't saturate shit enough, honestly. I still saturate a lot of stuff. I still don't saturate enough.
I think the good things to saturate, at least for me and my music and the style that I do, is like basses.
Mm-hmm.
Just brings more warmth to the mix.
Especially for the average listener too, you know, like the amount of times that, you know, we spend hours and hours and hours mixing, and then someone's like, oh, Lucky River put out a new song and they're my friend, I'm gonna listen to it, and then they just like bring it up on their phone and they're laying in bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta saturate your shit, or they're not gonna hear that bass on their phone.
It's gotta pass the phone test.
It's gotta pass the phone
Yeah.
test. But yeah, sorry, keep going. Saturate your bass.
Yeah, saturate the basses. Depending on what sounds I use for chords.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say if it's like an organ or an electric piano, it gives it that nice warmth and a little bit of grit, the high-end distortion.
Yes.
But I rarely ever use it for melodies because I leave a lot of space in the high-end areas. So then the melodies can fit in those pockets. But it depends if I use a low...
Okay.
Like if I have a melody that's on the lower end of the octave, then...
I've never thought of it that way. You're going easy on the high-end saturation with the thought that you're going to be filling that space with more important things
that's
later.
That's the thing, because like my voice sits on a mid-high frequency.
Right.
I kind of just have like a higher voice when I'm singing and stuff.
That makes sense.
So I tend to just like, there's like a certain pocket for my voice, and there's like that section of warmth, and then the high end, it kind of like, since it's not too hard to mix it as hard as it is to the low end stuff.
Yeah,
I find
for
it's just like it's easier to manipulate the space in that sense.
It's an interesting thing to think about, like especially if you're making beats for certain artists, understanding where their vocal range tends to sit
100%.
when you mix it to deliver to them in hopes that you get a placement or whatever.
Yeah.
If they play that beat and they start singing over it and they can't hear themselves, that could be a weird mental thing that determines the yes or no answer. I've never really thought of it that way, but it's a cool thing to think about.
I'm a singer-songwriter first, right?
Makes sense. Yeah. Yep. Yes, you are. Would you like to move into some of these questions?
I would love to, actually.
A lot of good homies left us some questions throughout the day today.
Okay.
And we are going to bring them up. Uno momento, por favor.
Chotto mate kudasai. For all my Japanese brethrens out there.
Come on now. There we go. There we go. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
We have a lot of questions to go through.
Lovely.
We'll start from the bottom. So a lot of them for the same people.
Sure.
But it's okay. It's still a lot of good stuff to talk about. Ivy Wrist is in the chat. Asaki, baby. He's here. In the building. It's good to see you too, my friend.
Ivy Wrist. It's kind of a goated name.
So, Asaki's, was it your grandparents or your great-grandparents that were, like, Ivy people? Like, all of, like, the Ivy walls you see in Vancouver?
Yeah,
was, like, all
yeah.
his family.
Really?
Yeah. They were, like, ivy growers. Your granddad was an ivy grower.
Damn, family of
Then my dad. There you go. It was, like, intergenerational freaking ivy growers. So that's where Ivy Wrist comes from.
That's fucking awesome.
I'd expect in the next year or two, you will no longer see any music from Asaki. I expect it to all be coming from Ivy Wrist. never know. You never know. I'm gonna have to go and change all my freaking metadata.
Oh, I'm sure that will be fine. We'll cross that road.
100%,
We'll cross that road.
This man is literally guaranteed 100% that I have back end work to do in about 2 years.
You'll fix it in post.
Yeah, well, I'll just fix it in
Fix it in
post.
post. It's fine.
Okay, start from the bottom. This one is actually from Aisaki, funny enough. Good timing. How old was Riverman when he started making music?
I was 16 when I started songwriting, and it all started because I used to dance in school, dance in high school.
Same.
Yeah, you, me both. And I used to experiment with a lot of drugs back in high school as well.
Same.
So, obviously being more attracted to psychedelics, I ended up just taking like a heroic dose of like 7 grams and was like getting real with my friends where we were, and I kind of like I vocalized, hey, I love music, I just really want to do something with music. And you know, my friend, shout out to him, Yassine, he kind of like gave the words of encouragement that kind of like started it and said, you should just like try it, like just I believe you can do it.
Crazy.
And then I just like was very inspired by another friend of mine. His name is Luke, and he is kind of just like was making music around the same time that I was making music, and he was just like releasing stuff on SoundCloud, like for like just like was doing it, and I was like, oh, like he's just doing it, and that inspired me to just like go on this journey. Obviously I started writing on like YouTube beats, like free beats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then over time I really felt limited with using free beats on YouTube. So then afterwards I really got into production, and then just over time created just my own sound, I guess, or just developed my own sound over those 7 years, essentially.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, there you
I
go.
had no idea that that's how you got your start.
Yeah.
It's funny that I never even asked or like thought about it.
It just comes up in conversation from time to time.
That's true.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's a pretty wild start. Shouts out to Yassine. My God.
Wherever he is, hope he's doing well.
How'd you two meet? I would have met Owen through his older brother Koji, who I was...
You had him on last week.
Yeah, he was on last week, you're right. We were pretty inseparable in high school. Koji and I were mistaken for each other by a girl named Julia Park. Shouts out to wherever the hell she is. I'm going to assume Korea, just based off of, like, what I saw on Facebook maybe 6 years ago. She mistook me and Koji for each other. Koji and I spent a lot of time hanging out together, based on what Owen said, experimenting with a lot of things as a teenager. And I just spent a lot of time at Koji's place. And yeah, I've known Owen since he was probably in like, what, grade 5?
Something like that, yeah.
Grade 4, 5, 6 maybe, somewhere around there. But yeah, I've known Owen a very, very long time. But yeah, through his brother. That's how we met. What else? Oh, this is a good one. 3 vinyls to listen to for a whole year. Nothing else. I guess it doesn't have to be specifically vinyls.
But just maybe
3
albums or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go first?
I don't know if I want to stick with albums, or I could literally go to my... I have a
Your
vinyl.
vinyl,
I have
yeah.
vinyls right there that I could show. If I had to go 3 vinyls, I'd probably go with, like, my original pressing of Sgt. Pepper's, because the mix is much better than the remastered version that was done in, like, 2012 or whatever. That's the no-brainer for me. Breakfast in America by Supertramp. That would be my number 2. And I'll go with something more modern. Norman fucking Rockwell by Lana Del Rey, because
Damn.
it's a very, very surprisingly good listen on vinyl.
Dude, that's a sleeper pick. Holy shit. Was not expecting that.
And just to make it clear, I actually do have all three of those things on vinyl.
Oh yeah.
There's my picks. Yes, easy.
Okay, nice.
Owen Aiken, Lucky River.
I think definitely, like, without a doubt in my mind, Are You Experienced by Jimi Hendrix. That is like an absolutely fantastic album.
Oh my god.
Blonde by Frank Ocean.
That's a really good pick.
And then honestly, the album from Slow Tie, Ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good album.
It is amazing.
I unfortunately haven't listened to it in quite a while.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because of the news.
Considering the news, exactly.
Yeah. So, if I,
Hopefully that sorts itself out.
But my sleeper pick, actually, you actually put me on to this through Ron. Paris, Texas, Midair.
Paris, Texas fucked my month up.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere. I had no idea about the abilities of this guy. Holy shit.
Like, they're legit.
What's that fucking song?
Everybody's Safe Until.
Yeah.
Is that the one? Which one was that one?
I think that's the one we're talking about. Fuck, I just gotta bring
Is
it
it
up.
the one where it goes, my heart is like a drum, ba-ra-ba-bum-ba-bum.
Yeah, Everywhere's Safe Until.
Yep.
Yeah, this one is so good.
So fucking good.
So good. Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Paris, Texas is so dope.
They're legit. They're legit.
Ivy, so fire. The cave episode is dope with them. I didn't even know that there was a cave episode with Paris, Texas.
I didn't know that either.
Damn.
That's homework.
That is homework.
Homework.
Oh, I wish we could watch it on stream.
Yeah.
I feel like that would not fly. Kenny just like kicks my door down. Watch the free right now. No, I want to, but I don't think we should. I don't think.
Save
we
it for
should.
bedtimes.
Yeah, save it for bedtime
For nap
watchings.
times.
Okay, back to the questions. This one is from our good homie Noah Davis.
Oh. Shout out Noah.
Shout out Noah, a real one.
Real.
Real one.
Keeps it a buck.
He does. $1.50.
Yes.
Noah, if you could collaborate with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? Basic ass question. I still appreciate it though.
Poor guy, dude. Poor guy.
Don't worry, he's got more. He's got more questions for us.
Okay, sick.
What do you think, brother?
Oh, me. Mac Miller. 100%.
Oh.
I think
Yeah.
he is someone who I take a lot of inspiration from.
As
And
I think everyone in our circle.
yeah, just
does.
loves Mac Miller. But if it wasn't Mac Miller, it would probably have to be Monte Booker.
Ooh! Whoa! I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Ivy's about to lose this shit. I know
Really?
it. I know he's about to be so hyped. Ivy, speaking of, just before I get sidetracked, are you actually watching the stream in an igloo like you said you were gonna do?
I hope so.
And that's a real question, by the way. His plan today was to go up to Grouse with Nick and build an igloo and watch the stream in the
no
igloo.
shot. Really?
Yeah, that's literally what this man... Nah, not enough snow. Fucking
Oh.
poor Grouse, man. I forgot. It looks pretty
Looks
sad up
Looks
there,
sad.
doesn't it? Shit rained. Are you just at home then? It's funny interacting with chat sometimes when
With
you
the
just-
delay,
with the
right?
delay, yeah. Monty Booker. How do you feel about that, Ivy? I made a big deal about it. We had a wild adventure and came home to Chile. That's what's up.
Sick.
Owen wants to collab with Monty Booker, and I think that's goated.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
What about you?
I think I would go... So dope. Yeah. Kenny would be an easy one, somehow. That being said, we're both producers. So I feel like I have to pick an artist. It's a real tough one. I mean, Tyler, I feel like is the easy pick for me. I feel like people who know me could see that from a mile away. Earl, even at that point, like Odd Future, come on.
What about The Alchemist?
See, that's another producer. I would love to work with Alchemist. Like, could you imagine Pancake Alchemist tape? I feel like Ivy's shaking in his boots just at the thought of that.
Well, I mean,
a Pancake Alchemist tape.
Didn't Madlib do a mixtape with Alchemist? Did he?
They've both done albums with Freddie Gibbs.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to
assume
they've probably worked together before. Damn. Doom.
Yeah.
Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Doom. Shit. Doom.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Doom.
Yeah, your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. That's an easy answer. Anyone dead or alive? Doom.
Legit.
Actually, I'll give you another underrated answer. Not even a musician. Men I Trust. Interesting.
Yeah. Men I Trust is dope.
I didn't see that coming. That is a dope answer. If I could work with anyone in the music industry, they are still alive, but Jimmy Iovine, Dre's manager. If I could have someone with that amount of power working for me. I mean, this man owns like half of Beats, basically. Like Jimmy and Dre, I'm pretty sure, are 50-50 on Beats. Which is...
That's crazy.
Insane. So yeah, Jimmy Iovine, that'd be a good one. Because you know that my career's just going to be, like, taken care of.
You're fine. You're set.
You're set for life. Sick. I feel... Yeah, that's a decent answer, I feel like. Okay. Favorite genre outside of the music you make? I'm gonna have to say classic rock. I feel like that's my go-to, just considering how I grew up with my grandparents and my dad being a drummer, and like I just always had classic rock. Like I grew up with the Beatles. I grew up listening to metal, like Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, and I know Led Zeppelin's not metal. I'm kind of splitting genres here, but any old fucking power chords, man. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I would love to mix rock music.
Dude, that would be such a nightmare, I find. Like rock music, I feel like heavy metal is probably like the worst genre you can mix.
Yep, and I would still do it.
Yeah, it's a nightmare with how many kicks there are.
Oh yeah, that's it. The drum editing would be a nightmare.
Well, I mean, like listening to Slipknot's which album is it? The Subliminal Verses, number 3, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, well, when Geordie Jordison is still the drummer, they mix the drums in so well that it didn't take away from the kind of like grit and width of everything else.
Yeah, I feel you. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Another really, really well mixed rock album that I don't know if I've ever recommended to you, but Toxicity.
Don't think I've heard of it.
By System of a Down.
Okay.
Holy shit, dude. Drums on that album are phenomenal. There's a really kind of like cool underlying like political message within the whole album that is
System of a Down though.
It's such a well done album. It's so well written. It's so perfectly arranged, and it just like makes you want to throw elbows, dude.
Sick.
But like at awesome. Nobody in particular. It makes you want to go find like some like state senator and just like push him over.
Just thrash. I think for me in my genres that I listen to outside the music that I make. I don't know. Like, I feel like I try to listen to as much as I can. I agree. I'd probably be the same with you. Rock, like classic rock, like definitely from the era of the 70s, I would have to say. But something that I found that I've really grown to love is country. Really grew to love country over the past couple of years. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. It's funny, you'd think that would have happened to me.
I don't think it just it doesn't
never
jive with
did.
you.
Just doesn't. It just
No.
doesn't. And not to say, like, I'm not one of those people who gets, like, real uppity about
of course not.
fucking country music. Like, play it. I don't care. But my dad, like, my dad works security at the Merritt Music, the Mountain Fest that they do every year. It's a country music festival. He works security every year for, like, a decade, I think. So, like, I've always been around country music. It just never...
It just
never
doesn't
really
click with
vibed
me.
with
Well,
me.
I think maybe because I feel like your ears are so much more gravitated towards like instrumentals and beats and stuff.
Yeah.
And for me, like I
like the
love
singer-songwriter.
instrumentals, but I love how a singer-songwriter can write a song.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
for sure. I can definitely appreciate that.
yeah.
100%. And that being said, I feel like a lot of country music kind of gets, like, dulled down to, like...
That's any genre though.
Here's my truck, I like beer, here's my girl with my fucking hand on her rear.
Damn, you could be a country artist, bro.
So... Dude, that was so ass.
That's like kind of like the same with any genre though.
It's true.
Like I find that's like me with rap right now. I don't like hate the rap that's coming out.
But you hate it.
No, it's more so just I don't find it interesting.
Yeah,
Because
I
it doesn't work with like
I know
what
what
I
you
like in that sense. But you really got to dig deep to find the rap that you like, or at least for me, such as Paris, Texas, stuff like that.
Monty Booker.
Yes.
I mean, Monty's a fucking
Producer.
but still. Just the people that Monty works with. Mavi. Mavi's fantastic. I fuck with Mavi for sure. Do you fuck with Mavi?
Don't know Mavi.
You would like Mavi.
Okay. I'll do some homework.
Kind of reminds me of Earl
Okay.
in the way that the flows and the beats are constructed. Like really like dark, lo-fi
Yep.
sample
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
But it's Happy Earl. That's
Okay.
fucking,
Okay.
it's like a really like it's like an Earl with an outlook.
There's hope for
Yes.
for that.
Poor
that man.
Earl, man. You need to give Earl a hug. Nah, he's got a kid now. He's good.
Yeah, I think he's good.
Yeah, Earl's fucking fine. Who would win in a fight, Owen or Jaden? I don't know, man. I don't want to fight
I'm
you.
not a fighter either, dude.
I don't consider myself a fighter unless provoked. So Owen would have to do some dumb shit.
But I'm a chiller. I don't like conflict, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel you. That's an easy one. We don't know. Because I'd be very surprised if it ever came to that.
We're lovers. We're not a fighter.
But you gotta be a fighter if you want to be a lover.
The fuck?
Isn't that a fucking Sorry, shit gets so
No, all
dude,
good,
it
all
gets
good.
so itchy, man. Fresh tattoos.
You got that like what? A month
Dude,
ago?
I just got the face done like a couple days ago.
Oh, like the shading.
Yeah.
Oh.
She actually has life now.
Damn.
Cause I had the outline done just before my birthday, and I was looking at her dead eyes for like 2 months. So I went and got her face done. Now she's beautiful.
Yeah, and then next is probably like color.
I'm
more
gonna
shading.
shade the whole thing, and then I'll do color.
Sick.
So I probably got another 4 hours to go.
Wicked. Wicked.
Goated. I'm so excited. It's turning out so well.
It is.
dude.
It looks
I'm
so fucking
hyped.
dope.
But we're at that point where it's starting to heal, and it is
Itchy.
unbelievably itchy. Shouts out to this shit. Richie Bulldog's Hustle Butter. Put this on all my tattoos, and it's a godsend. All right. Do you want to take a little break before we answer the rest of the questions?
Sure.
We usually
Yeah.
take a break about this
Halfway
far
through or
in. How
something.
far in are we?
Well, you stream until 6, hey?
Usually till like 6. The music streams usually go like 2.5 hours, so it usually ends up going to like 6:30. But we slate 2 hours just to keep it a buck.
Cool.
Crows and Pawns, Hustle Butter fucking slaps, dude. Yes, this shit is so good. Next time you get a tattoo, man.
Do they sell it at Evan's shop?
Yep. Sell it at Evan's
Sick.
shop. It's like, I think $12 for this thing, and this has lasted me 2 years
Damn.
through multiple tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, you know how fucking
Oh yeah.
tatted up
no,
I
you
am.
tatted up.
It smells so good too.
Yeah.
It's all natural. Like, this shit expires.
So you gotta
Gotta
get
use,
it.
but it's like still 2 years. I still have it, but like it's all natural stuff, and it like, oh, you
No
smell
bullshit.
good.
No bullshit.
It takes care of the itch. The tattoos look nice. Yes, sir. Hustle Butter definitely slaps. Alrighty, we still got homies in the chat. Thank you for sticking around for so
Yeah.
long.
Thank you.
We are gonna take a quick break, and we'll get back to it. So please don't go anywhere. We won't be too long. Don't worry.
Goblins in the studios. Irresponsible, my guy. There's witches and shit. I can't see there's a river of blood. Martians.
Misery sirens play, I just go find a way. Peace wasn't mine today, the sun is still shining, I'm about to go blind in a day. Yeah, the trauma was psychedelic, unlikely to get it. We light up the medic and fight to forget it. It'll drive you insane or unravel your mind if you let it. Yeah, it's fairy tales with a darker plot. Fanny focus, it'll never stop. Old music, let the better drops just melt my mind with several shots. Oil paint, try steal a lie. These my kinfolk, try feel the tribe. This moon pole, try steal the tide. Understanding that's how I feel alive. I'm seeing the bar and I might go above it. I'm at the ritual, I'm lighting it up. That is the cycle of blood and it might be enough. I'm done taking cuts from the cut. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Misery, yeah, Yeah, crying in unison. I've been dying where all illusions been. Yeah, took the punch, man. I used my chin. I know summer's roses will just bloom again. Now I'm cliffside, just my final step, and we turn the sun to a bioweapon. All my life, try to survive the lessons. Watch me fly, that's my final blessing. Keeping the flowers, they finally bloom. Make it just power the room. I lost all my hours to shrooms. I will not cower to doom anytime soon. I'll watch all the water reflect all the light to the stone. I will never grow if I spot my own. Tulips on them, giving life to the throne. I'm starting to feel like I might be home. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I might be home.
Goblins in the studios. Irresponsible, my guy. There's witches and shit. I can't see there's a river of blood. Martians.
Misery sirens play, I just go find a way. Peace wasn't mine today, the sun is still shining, I'm about to go blind in a day. Yeah, the trauma was psychedelic, unlikely to get it. We light up the medic and fight to forget it. It'll drive you insane or unravel your mind if you let it. Yeah, it's fairy tales with a darker plot. Fanny focus, it'll never stop. Old music, let the better drops just melt my mind with several shots. Oil paint, try steal a lie. These my kinfolk, try feel the tribe. This moon pole, try steal the tide. Understanding that's how I feel alive. I'm seeing the bar and I might go above it. I'm at the ritual, I'm lighting it up. That is the cycle of blood and it might be enough. I'm done taking cuts from the cut. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Misery, yeah, Yeah, crying in unison. I've been dying where all illusions been. Yeah, took the punch, man, I used my chin. I know summer's roses will just bloom again. Now I'm cliffside, just my final step, and we turn the sun to a bioweapon. All my life try to survive the lessons. Watch me fly, this my final blessing. Keeping the flowers, they finally bloom. Make it just power to room. I lost all my hours to shrooms. I will not cower to doom anytime soon. I'll watch all the water reflect all the light to the stone. I will never grow if I spot my own. Tulips on them, giving life to the throne. I'm starting to feel like I might be home. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I might be home.
Goblins in the studios, irresponsible, my guy. There's witches and shit. I can't see there's a river of blood. Martians.
Misery sirens play, I just go find a way. Peace wasn't mine today. The sun is still shining, I'm about to go blind in a day. Yeah, the trauma was psychedelic, unlikely to get it. We light up the medic and fight to forget it. It'll drive you insane or unravel your mind if you let it. Yeah, it's fairy tales with a darker plot. Fanny focus, it'll never stop. Old music, let the better drops just melt my mind with several shots. Oil paint, try steal a lie. These my kinfolk, try feel the tribe. This moon pole, try steal the tide. Understanding that's how I feel alive. I'm seeing the bar and I might go above it. I'm at the ritual, I'm lighting it up. That is the cycle of blood and it might be enough. I'm done taking cuts from the cut. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Misery, yeah, Yeah, crying in unison. I've been dying where all illusions been. Yeah, took the punch, man, I used my chin. I know summer's roses will just bloom again. Now I'm cliffside, just my final step, and we turn the sun to a bioweapon. All my life try to survive the lessons. Watch me fly, this my final blessing. Keeping the flowers, they finally bloom. Make it just power to room. I lost all my hours to shrooms. I will not cower to doom anytime soon. I'll watch all the water reflect all the light to the stone. I will never grow if I spot my own. Tulips on them, giving life to the throne. I'm starting to feel like I might be home. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I might be home.
Goblins in the studios, irresponsible, my guy. There's witches and shit. I can't see there's a river of blood. Martians.
Misery sirens play, I just go find a way. Peace wasn't mine today. The sun is still shining, I'm about to go blind in a day. Yeah, the trauma was psychedelic, unlikely to get it. We light up the medic and fight to forget it. It'll drive you insane or unravel your mind if you let it. Yeah, it's fairy tales with a darker plot. Fanny focus, it'll never stop. Old music, let the better drops just melt my mind with several shots. Oil paint, try steal a lie. These my kinfolk, try feel the tribe. This moon pole, try steal the tide. Understanding that's how I feel alive. I'm seeing the bar and I might go above it. I'm at the ritual, I'm lighting it up. That is the cycle of blood and it might be enough. I'm done taking cuts from the cut. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, misery sirens play, ayy. Misery, yeah, Yeah, crying in unison. I've been dying where all illusions been. Yeah, took the punch, man, I used.
And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back.
Hello.
Hello. We still have a few more questions to go through. We got about
Like 4 or 5?
4 or 5 questions left. We got about 35 minutes left in the stream as well.
Let's go.
Let's go! Holy shit. Jesus, Murphy. Oh my god.
I think we were just at the
Oh yeah, who would win in a fight?
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Good memory. Where did the names Pancake and Lucky River come from? That's a great question.
You wanna go first? Should I go first?
Up to you, brother.
Okay, I can spill the beans.
Spill it.
So,
I don't even know if I know where Lucky River comes from.
So me being half Japanese, whenever I go to
Wait,
Japan,
you're half.
I'm half Japanese, bro. But me being half Japanese.
Your dad's black, right?
No. He's so white.
He looks
He's
like
so white.
his dad looks like
Bill
fucking
Nye.
Bill Nye,
Yeah.
bro.
It's crazy.
You ever seen Bill Nye juggle? I have.
Yeah, that's me, Dad.
Yeah.
But
I have a really good story about your dad to tell in a
Really?
bit, actually. Yeah.
okay, yeah. But yeah, whenever I go to Japan or just on my mom's side, I tend to use my Japanese last name, which is Yoshikawa. Yoshi means lucky, Kawa means river. So that's how
Crazy.
I kind of came up with that name because
That
I don't
makes
know,
sense.
like, dude, like the last name Lucky River is fucking dope.
It's so
It's
sick.
so sick. Like, what the hell? So I was just like, I'm gonna.
It reminds me of Haku.
Right?
Like, not your doggo Haku,
But,
like
like
the actual story of Haku
Yeah.
being a dragon who is actually a river, who is actually a traumatic experience for this young girl.
Yeah.
Like, what a crazy fucking underlying story. Like, Spirited Away is crazy.
crazy,
Man. It's
yeah.
such a good movie. But I always loved that name for your dog as well, Haku. And I never made that connection before.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What about pancake?
Pancake comes from your brother. He made a joke one morning and called me Pancake Native.
Of course he would.
Yeah, I'm
Of
not even
course he
joking. He
would.
literally called me Pancake Native because he hit me up one morning. Actually, I shouldn't even say morning. He hit me up. It was about 3 p.m. And he's like, "What's up?" And I said, "Just woke up making pancakes." Which is like classic fucking Jaden,
You love your
considering
pancakes,
considering
bro.
the time. Since then, I have relentlessly developed my pancake recipe, and I will put my pancakes up against anybody now.
Fuck yeah.
I make the best pancakes in the world, and I'm willing to put money on that. So y'all better get at me. Wouldn't that be a hell of a stream?
Dude,
Just
I
like
love some pancakes right now. Fuck.
challenging somebody every week to a pancake off
That'd be crazy, actually.
for $1,000.
Well, start low. Well, I mean, if you're confident, you both go band for band on a pancake.
I'll put 10 grand I don't even have on it.
Yeah, shit, dude. That's sick.
Yes, I make good pancakes. Anyways, yes, he called me Pancake Native. I thought that was hilarious, and I called him immediately, and I was like, "Can I steal that?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Pancake Native. I want to be Pancake Native." And we shortened it to Pancake in that conversation and realized that it's like, that's already kind of a household name. It'll be a longer road, but if I can somehow establish myself as the Pancake eventually.
That would be sick. But I think it's also works with you and your proclivity with breakfast.
Well, and that's it. It's breakfast and it's nostalgia to me.
Yeah.
That's my whole brand.
Well, I mean, like, you always rave about The Breakfast Club, too. Like, you love that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah. Like, you're very much, like, a lot of your pop culture references come between, like, 70s to, like, late 90s,
Yes.
I find. Yeah.
Yes, very, very. It's because I have young parents. I have young parents and a lot of siblings, and I was the youngest up until Gage, my little brother, was born, right? And me and Gage have 12 years between us.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty certain my parents were done having kids.
Yeah.
And then Gage came around.
Oh, yeah.
What a pleasant surprise that little boy is. He's not anymore. He's actually, like, as tall as me.
Damn!
And, like, he plays rugby. Like,
He's stocky.
Gage is built.
Shout out Gage.
Yeah, my homeboy's gonna tear it up in senior year, I feel like. Yes, sir. Where was I going with this?
Well, we were talking about the Breakfast Club, but
Right.
you also had a story about my dad.
Yes, okay, we'll go into the story about your dad. That's a good one. Okay, so your brother was having a house party. I can't remember exactly what the party was for. I want to say it was like a fake like pre-cast party that we had for the play.
Yep.
But we invited a bunch of other people too. I say we because I fucking was there all day planning the party with them.
A lot of the times you were.
A lot of the times I was. Anyways, it was all the homies. Everyone was. It was gonna be a good night. We were all gonna be there. We were playing beer pong down in the boiler room, like down in your basement area by the water heater, and we're all playing pong, having a good time. I remember your dad came downstairs, got a pop, because everyone was like, not like a soda, I mean like from the crowd, got a pop, because everyone's like, oh, fucking David's here, like everyone was hyped, made a big scene out of it. I called your dad for a celebrity shot. I was like, I want David to shoot my next shot for me, and he was all for it. And I remember he threw the ball in the air and caught it in his mouth and like pretended to swallow it.
No way.
And then he like brought it back up into his lips and like spat it into the cup.
That's wild.
Like on the other end. And he made the shot. It was like no bounce, it was just like
that's
straight
crazy.
in. Absurd.
That's legendary.
Are you
actually.
fucking kidding me, bro?
That's sick.
Your dad is so cool. That is one of my fondest memories.
Of David.
And I have a lot of good memories with David. Your dad also has his own happy birthday video that he sends me every year.
Really?
And it
Dude,
is
that's so wholesome.
the most wholesome thing
That's
ever.
so
It's
wholesome.
not like personalized for me. It's clear that it's just like a generic happy birthday video that he made. But it's like him harmonizing with himself.
Dude, that's so wholesome.
And like singing happy birthday, and you see multiple Davids, and he sends it to me. It's been like 2 or 3 years in a row that he sent it to me. It is.
He's very thoughtful in those senses.
It is. And again, I'm sure he sends that to everyone whose birthday it is, but it's nice that I still get one every year. Yes, your dad is a real one. 100%. Next question? You want to move on?
Yeah, let's go.
Fave music to game to. I feel like this one will go by quick.
It ranges from the type of games that I play, honestly. If I'm like in a high intensity game, or just things like a game that requires like me to sweat,
Yeah.
it'd probably be breakcore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Words.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay.
Yeah. But if
Oh,
it's
yeah?
like games that are more like you go at your own pace and it's more of like a solo adventure, it'd probably have to be anything ranging from like soul to like country and like alternative music, stuff like that. So sometimes
yeah.
hip hop too,
Word.
but yeah.
It's funny, I don't listen to music while I game. To be quite honest with you. I mostly watch comedy or wrestling when I'm gaming.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
And because I'm such a big fan of wrestling, it's rarely matches that I've never seen before. So for the most part, I can listen while I'm gaming and literally know exactly what's happening in the match. If that makes sense, I can focus on my game and still be picturing the match as just like a play-by-play thing. So that's usually what I watch while I'm gaming.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's super sick.
See, I feel like back in the day, it was probably like Dragon Ball. I'd put Dragon Ball on while I game and just have the audio in the back. It's kind of goated as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like to put shows on while I game. Mostly shows.
Same here, actually.
Yeah, mostly shows and things that I know really well, so that I don't actually have to
Pay attention to
pay
it.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, sir. Dude, we got so many questions.
Well, let's get them. Let's get them done.
If you had to stop making music, what would you want to do?
That's a good question.
It is a good
That's
question.
actually a really good question. Probably a gamer, honestly. I would love to be. I love video games at the end of the day.
Yep.
And they've been a part of me. Maybe I'll start streaming at some point.
I was gonna
in
say,
the
are you
future.
thinking like, are you talking like developing games?
No,
or
like
just
streamer, like
yeah.
playing, like more of the entertainer side of
Yeah.
things.
I got you. I feel like that's the easy answer for me, considering I'm already doing this.
that,
Like,
yeah.
when you say stop making music, unfortunately, what I start thinking of right away is like, what if I couldn't hear anymore? It's like one of my greatest fears in life. Like, if I was forced to not make music, yeah, I probably would have to be a fucking streamer at that point.
Yeah.
You know, and not to be insensitive, but like, I'm sure there's a decent demographic for like streamers who are hearing impaired, and yeah, I would ride that wave and get into that community 100% and just try and make the most of it at that point.
Actually, I think I'd also get into voice acting.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like voicing.
Considering you're just forced out of music, you haven't lost your hearing. I think that's a perfect.
Yeah. I think just like me, not to toot my own horn, but I can animate my voice very well.
Yep. I've always thought I could do that quite well as well.
Yeah. Well, it's also just like there's one less layer of performance in a sense where it can be a little uncomfortable if you're like a live action person performing or acting, but when it's for the purpose of something that's animated, you can accentuate so much. And I feel like you're kind of just like shielded by a personality.
I love watching behind the scenes from voice acting.
Yeah, I think it's so cool.
So much fun to see.
Because
especially from like really funny shows too.
Yeah.
Like,
well, they really get into it. Like
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like when you can get a blooper of a behind the scenes thing just based off of like someone's like facial expressions in the booth.
Yeah.
You know. Like,
it's incredible.
It is. Voice acting is very underappreciated. I feel like sometimes. The people who know obviously appreciate the hell out of voice actors, like Mark Hamill.
Oh yeah, he did the Joker.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Luke Skywalker, and like, who would have thunk it?
Who
would have thunk it that he'd be better? Ozia. What? I don't know if I'm familiar, my guy. Ivy, explain, please. What is Ozia? The villain in Avatar was Mark.
No way!
Oh my god!
Oh, I think he means Ozai. Fire Lord Ozai. There you go. That's sick. I did not know that.
That's really cool. Mark Hamill is crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's really, really dope. Alright. What got you into music initially, and have your goals changed since then? 100%. Absolutely. I got into it kind of the same way Owen did. Besides the crazy life-changing trip. I was a dancer first. I was actually originally a traditional dancer, I would say. Like, I learned how to dance at like the Native Cultural Center on Hastings. When I was in like as early as elementary school. I would go there every Thursday and I learned how to grass dance. Then when there was an opportunity to do it in school, that's when I kind of picked it up a little more and was doing it with Koji, and then eventually Owen once he was old enough to join a dance co. My start in music was definitely through dancing, and just learning how to choreograph to things gave me, I think, a really good sense of rhythm, and as well how to arrange things. I think that's where my ability to arrange beats comes from, is by choreographing these dance pieces and just being able to deconstruct a song and know what sections are going to get the most emotion from the crowd. So yeah,
100%.
I think it translated really well into music, and it only made sense for me. I'm just, honestly, if anything, I'm mad that I didn't make that connection sooner.
Yeah. But then the second part of the question was like, what are your goals now or something?
Yes, what are your goals now and have they changed? My goals have absolutely changed since then. When I started making beats when I was 19. I think I talked about this last stream when Koji was on. I saved up and bought my first laptop at 19. So prior to that, I had no musical experience other than dancing. So I basically knew that I liked music and that I wanted to make it, and I knew what I liked in music, but I had no theory, no instrumental, tactile knowledge of anything. So this past, it's crazy to think that it's been 7 years now, but the past 7 years have been a lot of learning, basically from scratch, I would say. So yes, my goals have definitely changed because I have a business now. And obviously I want this business to thrive, which, I mean, I am the business in this case. It's not like I want a studio that I'm hiring engineers and stuff. I'm not looking to do that. I am the business and I want it to thrive.
That's just part of music.
Yeah, so my goals have definitely changed. When I first started making music, I would have imagined putting out an album, absolutely, but I never would have thought I would find myself in a situation where I already have 1 and an EP under my belt and 2 coming out this year, possibly 3 or fucking 4 albums coming out this year.
Crazy.
Which is... It's fun. It's fun to think about, for sure. I'm happy I made the choice when I did, but... Again, think of where I could have been had I been making beats in high school. Never know.
Yeah, but you gotta be thankful that you started now.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
100%.
You gotta be thankful that you just started when you started.
Yeah, it's fun to look 10 years in the past, but realistically, it's only gonna do me so much good. I should be looking 10 years in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Hopefully, if I think 10 years in the future, I'm hoping this stream does well enough that there's... I don't know, multiple podcasts happening, who knows, VR takes off, maybe that gets crazier and I can have live studio sessions and shit,
That'd be crazy, actually.
Who knows what's on the horizon. I just hope that I'm in a good spot now that I can make the most of it in the future. Keep working. Keep on trucking on.
Oh, yeah.
How did you get your start? Well, I guess you already went over it.
Yeah, I went over it earlier, and it's really, pretty much the same as how you went through it with, how you gain the sense of rhythm and time signatures.
Yeah.
And just, the inherent feel
yes.
of it.
Yes.
I think our kind of come-ups with that are, borderline exactly the same.
Yep.
But my goals, I feel like... The core goal, my what I call is my why, hasn't changed.
Yeah.
I don't think it's changed for me.
Fair enough.
I think there are things surrounding that core goal that have changed,
Gotcha.
and in the sense where I got hit with reality with a lot of things, and it kind of brought me down into. Of course, I'm still unrealistic a lot of the time. Very. That's just kind of
We're
how
still
my mind
in
works.
our 20s, man.
Yeah. Right. But definitely the kind of height that I saw that I thought was so achievable. Over the years, I've realized how much, how many steps there are
and
to
how
get
much
there.
Work
right.
It, yeah. How
Yeah.
much work
So
you gotta
I
put
definitely
in.
think the core goal is still there, but the goals leading up to that definitely have changed, or there are just more of them.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. 100%. More steps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy when you start to break this shit down and realize how far you are from where you want to get, but also how close you are from knowing one person that gets you to that level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. And each day too.
Just to go back to a question earlier, somebody that you'd want to work with in the future. I really want to work with the Snotty Nose Res Kids.
Yeah.
I really, really want to work with them eventually, and I'm sure it'll happen naturally. But I went to my mom's fiance's movie premiere, hey, Victor, went to the after party, and Quentin from the Res Kids was there.
That's
And
sad.
I realized that I'm one person away from knowing who I want to know. You just gotta keep fucking trucking along.
Network, meet people.
That's exactly it. And again, he was having a good time. I could tell it was a time for him to unwind. He wasn't looking there as a promotional opportunity by any means, so I'm not gonna go up there and fucking bother him with my nonsense. It's like, no, like, if we're meant to work together, we will meet naturally. It's good to know that I have one person who could be a middleman there.
Absolutely.
I guess is my point. Yeah. And it's not in a malicious way. It's not like looking to take advantage of people at all. It's just, it's cool to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully we can connect one day. Well, we got a decent amount of people who stuck around in and out today.
Oh yeah, thanks for sticking around, and
Thank you.
thanks for the people that came in and watched.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think we lost one follower due to one of those spammers, which
Oh,
is
that's fine.
understandable, but we still gained like fucking 4 today, I think. 33, we're 17 away from hitting affiliate. It's a slow grind. I was expecting it to be. Twitch is a real beast in itself. It's different from anything I've ever done,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, I'm not here for a sprint.
Here for a marathon, my friend.
Marathon, yeah. Mile run. You ever have to do the mile run? Or did they stop doing the mile run when you were in?
I got out of it because I was not one to be. I was not physically fit, and I was extremely lazy, so I would just skip and just not do it.
Dude,
I was just, like, not about
I always had gym after lunch.
And you're just be
So I would just
cooked.
like this in no physical condition to be doing a mile run, and somehow they'd still force me to do it every time, and I would, it's a good way to put it. I'd be cooked.
Yeah.
I'd get to the end of it, and I'd be laying on that fucking rubber running mat, whatever it's made out of.
On the track, right?
On the track. Fucking Science 12, 11, and 10 are all sitting there doing tests, watching me huck up a lung. Oh,
Yeah, shit was brutal.
what a time to be alive, man. Yep.
Yes, sir.
If you had to switch genres, what would you do?
Good question. Pertaining to my strengths, probably somewhere in the definitely more R&B sided or soul sided,
I could see that, for sure.
or surprisingly country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Dude, you would soar as a country
Oh,
artist.
thanks, man.
You would. It would be easy.
Dude, it might come in the future. Maybe a country album. at
Yeah,
some
you could
point.
have like a Jimmy Choo thing going on.
Yeah.
Do you know who Jimmy Choo is?
Nope.
I'll show you. Jimmy Choo is this old wrestler. Or not Jimmy Choo. Jimmy Choo's a designer. Jimmy wrestler. No. He was like, I think he was from Japan, but he had like a whole Western theme going on with his gimmick. So he was like a
Oh.
redneck.
The
But
cowboy kind
yeah,
of deal, yeah.
yeah. What the hell is his name? Jimmy Yang. I was close. Yeah, Jimmy Wang.
Oh, fuck
Jimmy
yeah.
Jimmy Yang. Sorry.
Fuck yeah.
He was hilarious. For those who want to see, that's Jimmy Yang. Really funny gimmick. Definitely would not go over well today. But wrestling was different in the Attitude Era. Considering all we know about fucking Vince McMahon now too. Everything was different in that era of wrestling, unfortunately.
But your genre.
Yes. Happened to the stream. Was this my phone glitching?
I think it was
yeah,
just
it
your
was just
phone.
my phone glitching. Okay. Chill. A few more questions. We're almost done here,
Well,
brother man.
Your genre.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't
yes.
skip over that.
Fuck, I did skip over that.
all good.
Oh my god.
It's okay, I'm here to bring you back.
considering I'm doing like a Latin pop album this year, I feel like I can't say that, but I never would have thought I would be doing that up until maybe a month ago. It'd probably be some sort of EDM, honestly.
Interesting.
Like house or, follow your brother and just go into the drum and bass scene. I feel like I could fuck with that for a bit.
Hell yeah. I was not expecting that answer, actually.
I just grew up listening to that stuff with him.
True,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
There was a lot of really, really good stuff in the EDM scene around like 2013 to 16 that was just like, oh my god, so good. Like shit with Jack U, Skrillex was coming out of his solo shit and doing stuff with Diplo, and there was like Bass Nectar, Disclosure, yeah. Fucking Zed's Dead.
Yeah.
People like Nightmare, Quicks, and
Deadmau5 is already like
Deadmau5 is
established.
all goated at that
Yeah.
point already. Yeah, he's a dick apparently, but
Complete asshole, but
it's
goated.
what I've heard. Not saying I've met the dude. I'm just it's what I've heard. Like Bono. Apparently Bono's a dick.
Who's Bono?
Bono, the singer of U2,
Oh.
does all this work for charity. Apparently he's just an asshole in person.
Fuck, dude.
I don't know. Again,
Maybe because he's not making any money. Maybe. I don't know.
one of the most successful bands in history. Just gives it all the way to charity and just like gets to be an asshole. That's kind of fair.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, though.
Describe your perfect day off. This right here.
Yeah, no, this is solid.
This is a great day off. I can't wait until I can consider this my job. Sphere money. I need the sphere money. Yes, once you have sphere money, you're just allowed to be a dick. Yes, this is a great day off. I say my perfect day off is wake up, maybe make a beat or two, maybe get a little workout in, eat, make a smoothie, and then get really stoned, watch a good movie. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's it. Play some games. That's what's up. Yeah. Whenever I go out to like the Okanagan to chill with Kate on vacation, that's usually my routine is like wake up, make some breakfast, make a beat, go out on the deck, have some tea and blaze up and then chill.
You're not
and
a coffee guy anymore, hey?
I don't drink coffee at all anymore.
Really?
Not at all. I mean, like,
you'll probably have the occasional one.
yeah,
here.
like, I don't know. If somebody brings me a coffee and I need some caffeine, I'm not going to be like, I don't drink coffee. No, I definitely, I don't make coffee in the morning for myself anymore. I just make tea. But, like, the tea that I make has
There's caffeine in it.
the same amount of caffeine that a coffee
I
would
feel like
have.
it just feels better.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
I also take my tea with cream and sugar, too, so it's
Yeah.
basically a coffee. It's not like I'm saving any sort of, like, there's no nutritional benefit at all to what I do. I just kind of stopped drinking coffee. Yeah. If anything, like, if, like, Kate goes to Starbucks and she's like, do you want something? I'll probably get a chai latte.
Oh, yeah. Well, they kind of bang.
Chai latte's a goated. Yep. Perfect day off?
Obviously,
Music.
just like sleeping. I feel like I've been getting such shitty sleeps recently, honestly.
Yeah.
So just like have a solid sleep, wake up, I stretch. I really like being just like able to be mobile.
Yeah.
You know?
Something I don't do enough of. I've been making a good effort this month to stretch every morning.
Huge milestone if for all my beginners out there that are stretching, being able to touch your toes is such a good feeling.
Dude, it's weird. Every time I wake up in the morning, I go to touch my toes and do that stretch, and I can never get down there. But as soon as I stretch my back out and like actually crack my back and my hips, then I can do it right away.
Yeah,
it's wild.
It's crazy. You're just really
only
stiff
for
in
like
the
a couple
morning.
seconds, but like
but you're just like stiff in the morning, right? You're like laying like
I'm
a board.
I grew up skateboarding, like
so you know.
gnarly bales, man. My back is taking a beating.
Yeah, same. But wake up, stretch, My ideal just kind of way is for music at least, because I do like to do music on my days off. I love recording. I find if I can have a space to myself
Yeah.
to record, it can, like, a session can take up like between 2 hours to 6 hours. So sometimes it could take the whole day. But then after that, it depends on if it's a nice day or not.
Right.
Just like get some fresh air, touch some grass, kind of deal. And then I come back.
I haven't been doing that enough.
Dude, we're producers.
Yeah.
We make music. We don't get the chance.
I mean, considering
and
my day,
gamers.
yeah, my day job keeps me out and about enough, but like, I don't skate enough anymore. Our weather's so shitty here too that it's hard to skate. Speaking of, dude, next time you're in town, we should go out to Tawasin
Oh yeah.
and hit up the indoor.
Yeah.
That would be a good time. I haven't been there in years. Like I haven't been there since before COVID because we couldn't go.
Yeah. Since we last went, probably.
Probably.
But then after that, I love cooking myself a good dinner. I'm a dinner guy, and having like a nice meal at the end of the day that fills you up.
That's a good point.
Great, dude.
My perfect day's got to be filled with some pancakes.
Yes. And then smoke and play games.
Yes, sir.
That's my day.
That's what's up. The perfect day.
Yeah.
Only got a few more, and then we'll let you go, brother.
Oh, okay.
You've escaped the clutches of
I've
the
escaped
brunch
the
club.
24 hours straight.
Fave piece you've worked on. What is your favorite piece of art that you've ever worked on?
For me, it's an unreleased song.
Oh.
It's been for me it's my baby. It's my baby, and just how much like love I put into it and how well it's been received by not only my friends but like I had a teacher in my school, and he literally, when he heard it, he kind of saw the potential in it and just started mixing it right away.
Amazing.
Yeah, and just like Chris, he works at the school too, and he's told me that he, like, a lot of people show their songs in class, and since I've been there, I've been the only one that has had this song that kind of caught his attention.
Wow.
And for me, that's just such a big, like, makes me believe in myself a lot more too. Just makes me feel
100%.
really confident in my work and art.
100%.
So that to me is my baby, and that's my favorite piece of art, and it's very personal too.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a good answer. Yeah. Favorite piece I've worked on. I mean, I feel like you're going to think I'm saying this because you're here, but Highlights is honestly my favorite song I've ever put out.
Hell yeah.
I made that beat and didn't think it would get used. I thought the beat was too...
Eclectic, maybe?
Yeah, there's something about it. There's like 4 key changes, like a bunch of other crazy stuff happening in that song, and it's just like, when I made the beat, I was so unbelievably excited about it, and I loved the beat so much, I just couldn't picture any voices on it, and I just didn't know where that fit. And then eventually Zach got a hold of it and just like kept it for a couple weeks, and we went to record it. I had no idea what he was going to say, and he was able to figure that out. And then I knew I needed you on the album, and
That was the one?
yeah, again, that was another thing. I didn't know what you were going to do with it either. But then you kind of told me a story about where you got
The inspiration.
the inspiration and the
Yeah.
flows from, and like where it stemmed from, not to go too deep into it and unravel your secrets.
No, it was like
But
I got inspired by
Yeah.
the songs that I was listening to, and I really wanted to kind of take those inspirations, mix it in a bowl,
Yeah.
and then put it on.
And with me having no idea what those songs were, and then finding out what they were, and realizing I had a connection to those particular songs as well, it just like everything fell into place so perfectly. And I do still think it's probably my best song. Personally.
Personally.
Even though there is a part on it where Zach is out of key. Nothing against him. It's my fault. I just didn't catch it or put enough work into fixing it. The other thing is, too, I could have literally just asked him, hey, can you re-record this bit?
That's okay, though.
But it's out.
It's out.
There's nothing I can do about it. But yes, highlights is my favorite. I love highlights. I really, really, really like it. Fortnite or COD? Fortnite. I grew up playing Call of Duty, which is crazy that I'll say Fortnite, but like COD is unplayable now. And it's so much so to a point where Duke Skywalker says, wow. Right on time. Fortnite has been out long enough that the nostalgia of Fortnite is starting to become a factor, and it is apparent in my life where I can think about when I was, 18, 19 when this game came out, and what it was back then and what it is now. Has kind of stood the test of time, if you ask me. Call of Duty? Bro, you try and play Warzone now, like, the top 1,000 players are all using, like, they're spending, like, $40 to $100 a month on hacks.
What the fuck, really?
I'm not even joking.
I
can guarantee you that, like, 95% of the leaderboard right now is full of hackers. Because they're not even trying to hack, they're just trying to keep up. Yeah. Hackers and squeakers calling you slurs. LOL. Yes, that's Call of Duty. And it's
back in the day, though, that was so fun.
Dude, there's a part of me that really does miss that. Again, here's the thing. If we're putting up Call of Duty as a whole compared to Fortnite, I'm taking Fortnite. But if you're putting Fortnite up against
like Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those were your heydays, man. Back with COD.
Black Ops 1 is one of my favorite shooters of all time, easily. Actually, I should say, yeah. Black Ops 1, my favorite shooter of all time. I bought it on my freaking new Xbox. The servers are back up. We could play Black Ops on stream right now if we wanted to.
White Boy,
Don't
7th
test me.
Street.
Oh, White Boy, 7th Street.
He got back on it when the servers came back
Dude,
up.
I haven't heard that name in so long. Gold medal champion?
He's
the greatest of all time? This man, like, fastest nuke? Modern Warfare 2? Are you kidding me? White Boy 7th Street?
Put some respect.
Put some respect on his name. Blops and Modern Warfare 2 are unmatched. 100%. Those two by themselves beat Fortnite.
Yep.
Easily.
Yep.
But if we're talking Call of Duty as a company now, it's like...
Well, here's the thing. I think
washed.
Fortnite is at a point where they know what they are and they don't take themselves as seriously.
Yep.
So they add so many, like, different things to the game that they're just like...
Keeps it interesting.
Yeah, they're just like, fuck it. Like,
yeah.
let's have Peter Griffin in the fucking game.
Dude, I don't think I'm ever unequipping the Peter Copter.
No.
That's like... That is peak gaming for me. I'll change characters, I'll change skins, I'll change pickaxes, I'll change all sorts of shit. That Peter Copter, I think is locked in at this point. The fact that when I'm playing with people, and as soon as I pull my glider out, I'll hear Griffin, like, because he can hear me flying near him, like, it's like fucking Peter, man, like.
Like, they know. It's
they
funny
know
shit,
that's
too.
the best thing ever, dude.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Like, they're just self-aware.
Very self-aware as a company.
They're just like, fuck it.
They
Like,
know
let's just do shit.
exactly what they're doing.
So yeah, I agree with you in that sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Last question. Finally made it through. If you could turn back time, what would you do anything different when starting up? I would get started earlier. I would listen to my mom when she tried to put me in piano lessons when I was in like grade 3 and 4. I would have stuck with that. I would love to have played the piano right now. Even if it was decent. I would have loved to have just stuck with it. I think it would have helped my knowledge of music theory a lot better too. I wish I would have asked my dad to teach me the drums. That is another thing I definitely regret and would do differently, 100%. I don't know. I don't think I'm in far enough to have regrets. If that makes sense. Yeah, I think I need a little more time before I'm going to start to regret things. At this point, my biggest regret is fucking not tuning Zach's vocals on highlights in one line. Like, that's the extent of my regrets at this point. So yeah, piano, drums would have been sick, but that's going way far back. That requires some sort of integral knowledge that's given as a child, I feel like. Not that I couldn't learn it now, I just don't think I'll ever get to a point where I'm, like, confident enough to go on stage with it, let's say. But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I also would have learned to DJ sooner. It's something that is still on my bucket list that I really want to learn how to do is DJ. You playing drums on my tiny desk? Okay, that's a challenge. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll play drums on your tiny desk. That is a. We can shake on it. We can shake on it right now. That's good incentive, if anything. Any regrets?
Well, obviously, I would have loved to start instruments sooner as well.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like just having more. Just being introduced to it earlier, so then you have more experience to it.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, I don't think if I started songwriting at that age, it would have mattered, mainly because I think, in my perspective, the songwriting aspect of things has a lot to do with, like, experience.
Yeah.
At least that's just the way that I do things. It kind of comes from my experiences or just the way that I see the world now. And I don't think I had a great understanding of the world back in the day. Nobody ever does.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
What else? Probably just tell myself, like, just be easier on myself. Honestly, just be...
easier said than done.
Yeah, just be kinder to myself, or
Yeah.
just like, hey, like, you know, don't stop what you're doing, or don't stop what you're gonna do, but please be nicer to...
It's one thing that I actually think about quite often is, like, I try to ensure that if I were to meet, like, say, my 15 or 16-year-old self right now, that they would be pretty fucking hyped.
Yeah.
That's how I try to go ahead with things.
Yeah.
I think that if I was 16 and was able to see into the future and see this, I think 16-year-old me would be pretty fucking stoked. So yeah, that's how I try to approach it. Yep. That's it. We got through all the questions. Holy shit.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving us so many questions.
That's a lot we got through. Owen was doing a Tiny Desk concert. What 3 songs would you play? Last one.
It's a good question, actually. I think it would be the song that I was talking about earlier. That's My Baby. Growing Pains. And then... maybe like a cover.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, like a cover. I
Very,
think if I
very good answer.
took a little spin on, like, I don't know what cover I'd do. Maybe I'd do Good News by Mac Miller. I think that'd be a really good one.
Be a good closer.
Yeah.
Be a really good closer.
Yeah. So yeah.
Damn.
How about you, Jaden? How about you?
Highlights is the easy one because I said earlier. I missed the collab question. I was on deliveries. Oh, Owen said Monty Booker and... Mac Miller. Yeah, right. I said MF Doom.
And then you said Dr. Dre's manager.
And then I also, followed it up with Dr. Dre's manager, Jimmy Iovine. If I could somehow... I think that's kind of a cheap answer, but...
it's a fun answer.
If I could get Dre's manager behind me, we're good. We're good. Tiny Desk highlights, definitely. It's cool that I can just look up there.
Right? That's fucking awesome.
Wake Up Mary's gonna pop. It's like my best song. It's my most well-performing song as well. Zach kills it. The beat is good. I feel like it's the most commercially, like, applicable or successful. And Harga with Aisaki off the Halloween album. It's the theme song for the fucking stream. It's like one of my favorite tracks. Considering that this dude was able to fit like 25 references from Midsummer into this fucking song.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, the song samples Midsummer. And that's what I presented it to him. In order. 25 references in order that they happen in the movie. This man fit into this song. Is that not insane? That's like psychotic levels of writing, man.
Literally.
You gotta be proud of that one. I'm fucking proud of you for pulling that off. It was a really, really fun song to record too, and I just know it's gonna go really well live whenever that time comes. So those would be 3. You also said a cover though. I feel like it would be crazy if I just ended my show, if I just like snatched the mic and did like either like a Black Sabbath or like a Rage Against the Machine cover.
That would be sick.
And just like scream the crowd out.
Like Chop Sway, System of a Down.
Wake up!
Yeah.
Wake up! Wake up! You wanted to.
That'd be hilarious, but it would go hard.
That would go hard. Alright. Lucky River has to go. He's going straight to Victoria right now.
Right now, he's not holding me hostage. Hell no.
We want to thank him for joining us on the Brunch Club today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
This was really was like a farewell tour for the homeboy as he's off to new horizons, different chapters. Doesn't mean we're not going to get work done.
No, of course not.
We're going to get some music out to y'all soon, but this was good. This was great to have you before you jet off. And
you've crossed both of the Aiken brothers.
in 2 weeks!
Yeah. Boom. Simple,
Done.
Simple dimple.
With it. What a lovely couple of lads. Hell yes, brother.
Thank you.
Some hearts from Ivy too. That's so sweet.
Thank you for the hearts.
Thanks for
Thank
sticking
you for
around,
the love.
guys. Thank you for all the questions too.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that kept us busy for fucking 2 hours.
Yeah, thank you.
Word. All right, we'll let him go. I'm sure we'll have you back on eventually one day.
I'd love to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to come back.
It would be funny if we came back like a year from now and
That'd be
see
sick.
how big the stream is by then.
Yeah. No, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Alrighty, man. We'll let you go. Thank you all for joining us. We will see you tomorrow for Gaming Tuesdays. Bye-bye. Oh, and safe travels to Victoria.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
sweet.
you, Noah. I hope the rest of your day goes well.
Yeah.
And you're going to be playing with Griffin tomorrow.
Gonna be playing with Griffin, I'm assuming, tomorrow. I'm also gonna be playing Pal World at the beginning of the stream, as I always do. We're gonna get our Let's Play going again. Also have a surprise. I won't say a surprise because I'm gonna break it right now. It won't be a surprise tomorrow. But I am 1 first place win away from hitting Unreal in Rocket Racing.
No way.
I'm at 96% in champion right now. So if I get first place, we're Unreal.
Boom.
So I'm going to see if I can do that tomorrow.
Dude,
I'm going
best
to
of luck.
officially cross that off of our bucket list, hitting Unreal for the first time. So we'll see. Watch me lose like 7 in a row.
Nah, no. You're going to win.
We'll see. All right.
You're going to win.
I'll tune in on break. That's what's up. We'll see you tomorrow, dog.
See
Thank you,
ya.
everybody. Good night. Love y'all.